Hello everybody, Thrifty here, Waffler Watches, and this is my Bowderry Admiral GMT, and we are going to launch straight in with an outer diameter of roughly 40mm. Nice and compact, perfect size, right in my sweet spot. I do like that. Now, two measurements here, which will come to the first one now. The actual lug to lug for the case is roughly 49mm. Now, from the tip of that star at the back to the top of that anti-reflectant sapphire crystal, 12.6. We also have a very nice lug measurement of 20mm. Look at that, 20mm. So it's perfect measurements, absolutely cracking. Now, what I will say about this is this is the first one that came off, well, one of the first that came off. This is the pre-launch price, which basically cost me just over 100 quid delivered. Not too bad at all, considering the quality of it. In fact, I really love it. Usual point here at 4 o'clock for the NH movement. That's been making an absolute storm in the marketplace. Everyone's using it. This is no different, but the quality of this is amazing. This is my first micro brand watch, and this lug to lug here with the male end links. Okay, let's measure this, because normally I've measured this initially. Okay, over 50mm. This is roughly 52 if you round it up. Normally doesn't fit on my wrist, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. Okay, what I want to show you initially though is the brushing on the edge here. Absolutely astonishing. The lugs are beautifully sharp edged and finished. The actual solid end links here, they don't even move. They feel like they're bolted in. We've got a lovely horizontal fine brushing to the case here, and this bracelet is solid. It is absolutely astonishing, considering the price I paid for this initially. Uses push pins. You get a push pin removal tool, or at least I did. But I kind of use my own because I'm used to it. Now, bracelet, roughly 20mm at the top, right the way down to the double deployment clasp here, which is 20mm basically. And I don't know why, but bracelets that don't seem to taper seem to fit my wrist better. I don't know whether it's a personal thing or something subconscious. No idea. But I'm going to take you into this bracelet. I'm going to take my glove off and I'm going to operate the fiddly thing on here. There we go. Look at that. It's the fine horizontal brushing on there is amazing on these end links. And they really are. It's beautifully crisp and sharp on the edge. There's not one sort of dipsiness. The center links, not even hewn out. They are solid and polished. Absolutely gorgeous. And the contrast is really quite amazing. Now, I mean, like I said, I paid the initial sort of release price on this. But even now, what you'll pay for this online now is astonishing for what you get for the money. Now, you have a stainless steel clasp here, which is hewn top and bottom and snicks quite in nicely. Absolutely beautifully crisp. Can't deploy it with one, got to deploy it with both. Ba-ding! Really is nice, and as you can see, it's kind of tapered as well. So that's why I think it also fits nice and snugly on my wrist. The bracelet, though, I really I'm amazed with it. It's just so smooth on your wrist. Really is amazing. Not as amazing as this bezel. It is the most grippiest thing I have ever touched. It's like touching the edge of a steak knife. It's that pronounced and that sharp. Not sharp that you cut yourself, obviously, but really good. If you've got gloves on, you will find it really, really easy to grip hold of. And it just looks like they are like these massive teeth have chunked little bits out of it. It's so crisp. The usual Bowderry crown, gorgeously grippy to get hold of. This inner bezel is amazing. The loom that they filled in the numbers with on the GMT bezel is amazing, and the printing on the dial, I'll say it's as crisp as anything, as good as anything I've paid 1,500 quid for. The hands, the GMT hand, beautifully filled and loomed. The back of the watch has a amazing star on it. It's really quite nice. And you have the usual sort of Boderi name. And it reminds you that it's titanium and 200 meters water resistant. I mean, when you look at it, look at this, look. Solid link titanium bracelet, solid link end links, solid case. Everything on here, sapphire, crystal, anti-reflectant coating, 200 meter GMT automatic with date, dive capable watch. For, well, what I paid for, just over 100 quid. I think even now they're sort of between 140 and $160. Unbelievable for the price. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, this is what I was meaning about having basically over 50 mils on a watch, male end link to male end link. But it does fit rather nicely. And that bracelet is snug. It's very nice. I've got equal links either side because I'm anal. And it just fits nicely and flush. And the cuff of this shirt is kind of like a casual come dress shirt. So it's not very forgiving on most things, but it is on this. So there you go. One Boderi Admiral GMT. And I love it. Enjoy. Have fun. Bye.